What's up, guys? My name is Steve, and I run the company Godlike Fitness at www.godlike.co. And so this video is basically a short and sweet documentation of my personal experience with RAD140 and why in my opinion, it's the best SARM that there is, right? SARM standing for Selectively Androgenic Receptor Modulator. So for me and a lot of my clients, this stuff leads to incredible strength gain, muscle gain, and simultaneous fat loss in a caloric surplus. And you can really push that shit, right? Anywhere from like 500 to 1,000 calories. You're just going to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. Like I said, me and my clients often find we'll gain a pound of muscle every week and lose a pound of fat every week at the same damn time, running a caloric surplus of 500 or more calories up to 1,000. And that's super strong. You can't do that natural, so this stuff is awesome. Super strong stuff, stronger than many steroids, but currently it's 100% legal in the United States, sold as a research chemical. The side effect profile is pretty minimal, but like anything hormonal, it will increase blood pressure and bad lipid profile, like bad cholesterol. So that's why it's really important to cycle it for 6 to 8 weeks and then take an off period. During this period, ensure that you're eating fish oil. I'd recommend 4 grams of high quality fish oil. I use Legion fish oil. It's called Triumph. I'll put a link below, but that'll help, with your overall like triglyceride levels and stuff like that. Everyone should take fish oil. It's a good idea. Okay, right to it, guys. This stuff, RAD140 is a SARM. It's very selective, actually, when it comes to its mode of action. So it's not going to increase your prostate size like testosterone typically does. It also does not aromatize like testosterone. In other words, it's not converted to estrogen, and it doesn't lead to like fat or wet gains or like, man tits or anything like that. So it's dry, known as a dry compound, somewhere in between like Anavar and Winstrol pretty much in the like physical effects. I'm just wrapping up today with my last day of it. But yeah, it's got a drying effect. The gains are very quality and they're lean. A little bit of background about myself. I'm 34 years old. I'm 5'11". I weigh 200 pounds. I've been lifting for around 1.5 years now, but I do come from like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and calisthenics base. So I was training like calisthenics for a couple years, and then when I hit the weights, that translated like pretty quick. So I got strong pretty quickly due to technique from Jiu-Jitsu, and then seeking out like really good mentors in weightlifting. So that's why my progress is like it's fairly decent for somebody who's only been lifting like 1.5 years. And yeah, you find people who are like really good, and like the basically dudes who are like super jacked or strong. There's shout out to UF Powerlifter. He's on YouTube. He's the dude at like 155 who benched, what the fuck did he do? 410 pounds at 155. I saw him one time at a gym down here. And we had a conversation. He taught me some shit. This dude, Mitch, is my mentor. He used to bench 630 back in his day. He says he's going to help me get to 4 plates here in like 1.5 months or 2, which I definitely believe. Like, we're almost there now. This dude's like a gorilla. So you find good mentors. They teach you. And then now I teach that technique to others. And I bundled it in a system in a short, succinct book, which I'll link at the end. So, recently, guys, I was without weights for 3 months as I went to jail on a stupid probation violation for helping a fitness client after hours. In jail, the nutrition is absolutely terrible. The conditions are stressful. So I got out October 15th, and I wanted my strength and aesthetics back, like ASAP. I was pissed. I didn't want to go to jail. I had to put big black guys on my back and do push-ups and upside down handstand things, anything to maintain the strength, throwing dudes on my back to do squats, all that shit. So what I did is I grabbed 2 bottles of RAD140. I got right to work. I got out of jail October 15th. Here's the before picture. I started RAD140 on November 1st, and I ended just today. So first week of the new year, around a 2-month or 8-week cycle, a little longer than 8 weeks. I used it with TRT that's prescribed from my physician. My body fat before was 15%, and after I'm sub 10%, so you can see like ab definition and stuff. I'm going to show some pictures, but perhaps most importantly, check out the strength. So my strength before in regards to 1 rep maxes were standing overhead press was 185 to over 225 pounds. When I say over 225, it means like I still have some in the tank, but I don't want to push it too much because my strength shot through the freaking roof on this shit. The bench went from 315 to over 375 pounds. My squat, 315 to over 405 pounds. And my deadlift, 405 to over 500 pounds. And that's in like 2 months. So this stuff is sweet. It's the real deal. And I ran 2 bottles at 20 milligram per day. So quite simply, it's 1 full dropper is 20 milligrams. And I just eat that in the morning with my protein shake, coffee, vitamins, and fish oil. Don't forget the fish oil. I'll link it down. Very important. And yeah, basically, you know, I followed John at Masculine Development. He's a blogger. He got some really good results where he claims he gained 21 pounds of muscle and lost 12 pounds of fat in 8 weeks. 21 pounds of muscle, that's hard to believe. That I don't think that's all lean mass, but you can see his before and after picture here. He looks good. You know, this shit really, really works. And he says, you know, he's been on steroids, SARMs, and pro hormones. And he says RAD140 is his favorite anabolic to date. You know, I don't think that's an exaggeration. If this is used in conjunction with a testosterone base, you know, from your physician, TRT, it's going to have very synergistic and like awesome effects. So used on its own, I would not use it past 6 weeks because it's going to suppress your hormones endogenously and you'll feel like shit much past 6 weeks. And I wouldn't run it much past like 10 or 15 milligrams if you're doing that. If you're on TRT, run 20, 30 milligrams a day if you're like feeling real froggy. I'm not feeling that froggy, guys. 20 milligrams is super strong. Do 20 milligrams each day along with your TRT protocol for the full 2 months, and your strength is gonna blow through the roof. Everything you do on bench, squat, deadlift, whatever your max is, you'll be doing that shit 5 or 6 times by the end. So everything's gonna jump like 50 pounds on bench like mine did, and 100 pounds on deadlift. I could do more squat. I'm gonna have to like power lifter teach me the low bar a little bit better. I'm more accustomed to high bar. So yeah, in essence, RAD140 is freaking awesome. If you want to be like a 250 pound bodybuilder, this shit's not for you. It's not something that's going to blow you up huge like Dianabol or Deca with water weight. It is dry, it's lean, it's vascular. It's what most guys are seeking for strength and aesthetics. So pretty much it is perfect if you don't push it and you do this stuff wisely. Do it in conjunction with TRT. Have your bloods taken before and after. Let your physician know. Obviously, if you're experimenting with anything, just keep that in mind. You know what I mean? You do this stuff safe, you do it legal. I would say RAD probably provides around 70% or so of the aesthetic appeal of an extremely powerful compound like trenbolone acetate without the horrendous side effects. So tren is a extremely dangerous and crazy compound. Right now it's only approved for use in cattle around 60 days before slaughter to fatten cows up. Or maybe bulls, I don't know, what the fuck we eat, you know. Tren is extremely popular because it is so strong and it's cheap, and no other compound can transform somebody's physique that fast. So Tren has a kind of like cult status within bodybuilder communities, or it's like even become a meme on the internet. And yeah, people usually do like a test trenbolone cycle. So they'll have like their TRT base or whatever, and then they'll add trenbolone. Trenbolone is illegal with no current accepted medical use. So basically don't do illegal shit. It's bad. Also, most men don't want to be like penis skin thin, you know, with pronounced garden hose veins and stuff. Most people don't want to roid rage, or like Tren has just horrific side effects. Like people go fucking crazy, insomnia, night sweats. I've talked to dudes who like side effects very minimal. So yeah, use it bulk if you can, because you're going to make more muscle and strength. I'd recommend a 500 calorie surplus, 1,000 if you want. I did it around the holidays. I ate everything. My diet was not good at all. You guys can see the results. You know, I mean, I'll just be honest. You know, I'm getting enough protein and more than enough carbs. But yeah, I might smash get high and smash, 10 Christmas cookies or eat like half a pie. It's the holidays. I might have a drink of alcohol here and there. It's the holidays. I'm not going to like fight the wave. And I got awesome results. So again, RAD140 is currently 100% legal in the United States. It's marketed as a research chemical. You can acquire yours from www.rats.army, and you can use the code Godlike, and that'll give you a 20% discount on your order. This will bring the cost, including shipping, to right around $100, and basically you're paying around $10 for each pound of muscle built and a pound of fat loss, because each week, that's what it'll do. You build about a pound of muscle, lose a pound of fat at the same damn time. Certainly worth it. Rats Army has extremely pure compounds. I think they have recent like lab assays at like 99.9%. It's like the best. That's why I use them, and they'll ship it in like 2 or 3 days. Get it quick. Make sure to follow me on social. I'm most active on Instagram at godlike.fitness, and I put premium workout vids on my YouTube channel. Catch you guys later.